Conservative commentator Ducky joins us now. Seemingly easy question to answer in this day and age, maybe not. Yes, she tries to act like this is new, this is complicated. I don't want my healthy to be confused about who can actually get pregnant and have children. When we're talking about making policy, when we're talking about decisions that affect humans and affect women and affect girls, I really want people in influence and in charge to know how to define their own. And I guess, how do you think this resonates when you interview conservatives and Democrats? How does it resonate in terms? What do the majority of Americans think about this issue? Well, I think this is honestly a 90-10 issue. A few years ago, it was 60-40, but now we've worked so hard, all of us, in so many different ways, whether it's so commentator space, just everyday dad, to push for sanity and to push for protection and fairness for our girls. And we've persuaded a lot of people. Obviously, we still have work to do, but we've done a lot of that. And then on Tuesday.
Oh, Jody, how you doing? The weather's still pretty bad, pretty crappy here. Still light snow. Frank, did you get a lot of, Jody, did you get a lot of snow where you are, or it's still coming down here? It's supposed to snow on and off for the next couple of days, I guess. You got about an inch. I got about 6 inches. About like this. 6 to 8 inches, it could be.
But it's really simple. We're contending reality, and terminology is very confusing. But at the end of the day, we have boys, we have girls. That's decided at the moment of conception. That's not a mistake. And we are not competing against an identity as girls. We are competing against a biology. So it doesn't matter what you think.
Don't tell Brenda, but I was out shoveling snow this morning for about an hour. And it's heavy, wet snow.
Thank you so much for coming. Great to see you on stage. You believe you've 3 hours. Just so
Brenda, you didn't hear that, did you? Yeah, it's snowing pretty good here. Still. It's been snowing for hours and hours and hours. Oh. Yeah, it's gonna keep snowing pretty much on and off all day and say tomorrow and all the way through Monday. So I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Well, at least you don't have to worry about me, Brenda, going down and shooting ships because there are no ships on the lakes right now.
Winter map, sir. Is there on through an Imperial? We are about 5 to 6 hours and we'll be requesting a check-in. Alright, so 5 to 6 hours, and you going back into the government, Doc? Negative, we'll be heading down to Lansing to the old man. Okay, roger.
Hey, TJ, how are you doing? Good morning, TJ. The Not much going on here. We've got 13 people watching. Thank everybody that tuned in. Don't know if I'll have any guests on or not. TJ, are you working today or are you available? Okay, you're going to join just in a little bit. Okay, TJ, that sounds good. Don't leave me here hanging by myself, please. Okay, TJ, I'll be waiting on you. Hey, Johnny.
What's up?
Hey, how you doing?
Oh, doing good this morning. Drinking some coffee.
Did you have a good show last night?
We did. We had a great show. It really was. Big Moss was very informative and had a lot of good questions. And yeah, it was fun.
That's good. That's good. Did your buddy Joe behave himself?
I guess he was in there. I'm not sure. I actually showed his training video that we went out and shot because
Oh, okay.
his was so much better than mine. So, I showed his.
Now, what's your favorite drone right now, Johnny?
Air 3S,
Air
absolutely.
3S. Okay.
Not even debatable.
Well, that's what I fly all the time now. I sold all of my other drones. All I got is the Air 2S, you know?
Yeah. Dusty TJ is in here. Joe must be sleeping. He might be sleeping late.
Well, he could be, or wasn't he going to do something with his daughter's car today?
I don't know. I don't think so. Well, I don't know. He needs to just sell that car. I wouldn't fool with it. But
That's what I said. I said trade it in or get rid of it, you know?
yeah, I mean, it's not his anyway. So
Well, I understand why he's hesitant because she doesn't have any money, and he'd have to be the bank, you know.
got to go to work.
Yep.
A 4-letter word. I'm gonna make another cup of coffee here.
Okay. TJ should be joining us here shortly, I'm hoping.
I'm mad at TJ.
Oh, you're mad at TJ. Okay.
Yeah.
East Coast. That a boy.
Well, no, I'm mad at TJ. I went Walgreens to buy some laundry detergent. And they got it locked up, and then you couldn't get nobody to wait on you, so I just end up leaving.
Wow. How's the weather out there, Johnny?
It was 30 degrees this morning, but it's gonna be, I don't know, I think 50 something today, but it's pretty. I think the high is actually 51 today, but it's not a cloud in the sky. It's gonna be a pretty day.
Oh, good, because it's still snowing here. It's been snowing for 2 days, and it's supposed to snow for two more.
Yeah, we got some colder weather coming. I think Friday morning is supposed to be around 28, 29, maybe. I don't know. It don't show that cold now, but actually they calling for possible snow Saturday night. Very small possibility, but you know how that is. People
Yeah.
around they'll shut down school for 3 days if we get a.
Well, I'm thinking the school is shut down for snow days. Not yesterday, but today and probably tomorrow. Well, today is Thursday, so probably Thursday and Friday they'll close down.
Dusty, yeah, I know you're always in here. That's why I say hello. TJ said, "Why is Johnny mad at me?" TJ said, "I don't know why they do that shit." Oh, yeah, today is my daughter's birthday. So,
All right. How old is she?
ugh, 41.
Oh, wow.
My youngest daughter. Yeah. I know we need to go flying today while Joe's sleeping on his ass.
I see Minnesota's out of control.
Who's that?
Minnesota?
About what they doing?
Minneapolis, they had another shooting overnight, and they took and they tore up and broke into the ICE office and stole guns and paperwork with the names of all the employees and everything on it.
Yeah. I don't know. I got my own opinion on it, but I'll be quiet. Oh man.
They got a goofball for a governor anyway.
Ooh, my coffee's ready. Ooh, gotta eat my little breakfast here, my little Stroop waffle.
Oh, okay.
And you get them at Sam's.
Are they pretty good?
They really good. You only get them around Christmas time, I guess. I don't know. Sometime around the holiday season. They don't at least have these locked up in a cage like the freaking laundry detergent at Walgreens. I gotta give TJ a hard time. Mm. I don't guess so. Bill Thomas is doing his show anymore. He hadn't done it in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't seen or heard from Bill in a long time.
I know his wife has surgery, but that was like, I don't know, maybe around November or something. And he might have only did, I don't know if he only might have did one show since
Since,
then. And he's been doing that a long time.
yep. Well, it's like everything else. There's a ebb and a flow to doing YouTube. When you're up, you're up. When you're down, you're down.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. I mean, even doing a show, I cut it back to every other week. And of course I do Sunday mornings, but it's a lot of work doing a show. If you have a structure show, if you just get on here and
Just shoot the shit. Yep.
yeah, it's different,
Yeah. Well, I keep it going. Everybody knows I fly drones, but it's not focused on drone only.
Right.
Here comes your buddy, TJ.
Don't let TJ in here.
What's up, fellas?
Don't let TJ in here.
I don't know why Walgreens locks up. Like they have like the detergent that's in the big thing.
Yeah,
But
that's
they
what
lock them, and some of them, in the pods, like some of the pods they'll have like on the shelf, and some of them that have the pods, the round thing, they put them in that lockup plastic case, and I don't know why they do that. It's so weird.
well, first off, that's okay if they have somebody to open it, but they ain't got but about 2 employees in the whole store, and one of them's checking the people
Yeah,
out.
the store that I work at is fairly small. I think the maximum capacity is probably maybe like 200 or 300 something people or whatever. So, like we have a cashier up front, and then we have like 2 or 3 of us shift leads that are out on the floor like doing whatever. So
I told them I knew
Yeah.
TJ. They looked at me funny. The girl up
they're
front.
like, who's TJ? Who's that guy? That's crazy.
So they didn't have an answer for you, so you left, right?
Yep.
Damn. But did they have did they have the other detergents like on the shelf?
Some of it, yeah. It's just the one that was on sale was locked up.
Oh. Damn.
Yeah, why put it on
Yeah.
sale if you're gonna lock it behind the locked doors?
Well, it's like razor blades, it's aggravating to go and I just order them Amazon now, but go in Walmart or something, you got to get somebody to open it, and there's never nobody around,
Yeah, Yeah, that's crazy. And they also lock up like pregnancy tests and a bunch of
Yeah,
other things. Like some of the vitamins they'll lock up too, because people will steal that shit.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh well.
Like I'll be wait, what's Dusty saying? TJ, they don't want you to eating the Tide Pod. I'm not, I've never done that myself, but I've seen that on Facebook where people are like eating the Tide Pods. Like, why the fuck would you do that shit?
There you go,
Like,
TJ. Eat Oreo.
yeah.
TJ likes Oreos.
Yeah, they're pretty good. But that's that one you three? That's the one you 3D printed, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Looks like
You should do the one where like you put two thin like rubber bands and make it look like you actually like bite it, but it actually like flips down on the other side, and then you'd be like, all right, watch, I'm gonna throw it back up, and you say, phew, and then you let the rubber band go, and then it just pops back up.
good morning, Donald.
What's up,
Don.
Uncle Don?
He's got his hair all slicked back today.
I see that, man. He's fancy. Got his fancy coffee.
Hey, Johnny slicked his hair back up today. He just forgot to put it on. He left it in the other room.
I ought to get a toupee. Yeah. That way when you,
It's out drying in the other room.
you know what
Johnny, that would be great. Get a
You know,
toupee, get a bad one, and just start putting it on for your show. Don't say a word about it, and pretend like it's not even there.
you know where you see the worst toupees ever? Is when you sit behind somebody in church. Oh my God.
Toupee.
And at that point, I mean, a toupee is just a hat. How are they even allowed to wear a toupee in church?
Yeah, no lie.
You wouldn't be able to wear a hat in church. Well, unless you're Jewish, you can wear your yarmulke.
You can wear a hat in church.
Can you?
Yeah.
You can't wear like a ball cap or a cowboy hat, can you?
Well,
I guess it depends on church.
Don, you know what? No, you're really not supposed to. But I have seen I go to the college on Monday and Tuesday. They have mass at 12:30 during the day for the students, and yeah, some of them young men are coming there with ball caps.
I guess it really doesn't matter.
No, it really doesn't. I mean, you know what? Years ago, you got dressed up to go to church. Now they go in their pajamas.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't. Yeah, I don't go to church, so I don't know. I just
You know
the
what's
Midwest.
what's surprising me though? There's a group of young ladies, and I mean, there's probably I don't know. I would say 8 or 10 of them that come. I mean, they're not all there
The
on
ladies always wore hats.
These girls wear the nets like the veil,
Oh,
which is something that the old people really
Old
use.
school. Yep.
Yeah, but they really do, and there's probably 8 or 10 of them, and like 2 of them might be there one day, but they do, I think it's pretty cool that they do
yeah.
that.
As I say, I don't go to church or anything like that. But it's the Midwestern in me that you go indoors, you take off your hat,
Oh yeah,
and I don't do that as much anymore. But it's still one of those things that was ingrained in you as a child that you just
yeah,
that's the respectful
Remove
thing
your
to do.
cap, right? Remove
You
your
walk in, you walk inside a house, you take it off.
yeah.
Yeah, if you notice, TJ doesn't believe in that.
No, I don't either. It's just one of those things that it's in my head for some reason that it feels improper when I think about it, but it's not. It doesn't matter.
Especially if you wear your cap backwards.
Oh, his hat's not backwards. His head is.
His head's on back.
I bet that was hilarious to see, JD. I bet that was pretty funny.
The what?
He said, and JD was talking about he worked with a guy who had a
Oh.
comb over. It got blown over by a fan. That sucker was at least 8 inches long. That's funny.
Well, yeah, out in the wind, you'll see guys that have it's flapping like this.
Mhm.
Yeah.
If Johnny did come over, he'd have to just run it around like a snow cone, like an ice cream cone.
I got the easy route. I got the easy route. It's easy to take care of.
That's funny. That's funny. Like a snow
Got a
cone.
package ready to go out. Somebody won something last night.
Oh,
Oh, there you go.
what'd you sell?
Nice.
No, that was a giveaway, a T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
Roger Technique drones won it, and RJ Reddick won something for the Avata 2, which you don't have. So I told him I'd make him a T-shirt. So I'm gonna have to make it today and to get it to him.
Didn't Bill Thomas? He had a show like the other night or something, didn't he?
No, not that I know of.
Yeah, because I was
He didn't do a show last.
I believe he did have one because it was him and Michael Wright. It was him and Michael Wright.
Last night?
Yeah, I think it was the other night. Yeah.
Well, you mean
maybe
last night is not the other night.
Maybe I'm no. You know who? Bill, the drone reviewer. His last name's Thomas, right?
No, that's Bill Horowitz. I was on there with Michael.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
And that was the other night. Last night is last night. The other night is the other night.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey Don. Hey Don, today is Art's birthday.
Okay.
And who else? Philip Chura. Yeah, Philip.
And Johnny's daughter's birthday.
Yep, my daughter's today. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of birthdays.
Yeah.
My granddaughter's was the 12th. When was that? Monday. So a lot of birthdays.
Did you have a family get together? Or?
No, actually, Lawson, my little grandson, has a basketball game tonight, and so there's no. I think we might just cut a cake or something. But I think her husband's gonna cook Sunday, do something. So
Yeah, that was pretty funny. That picture you had on Facebook with your what was it, your youngest daughter or whatever, and then like you zoom in, you could see yourself like taking the selfie or whatever, like in the mirror in the background.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Yeah, I was in there taking a video.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
Are you drinking a hot beverage in a solo cup?
Well, it's not a solo cup. It's a double insulated little plastic.
Okay, that looks like a solo cup, and it's like,
yeah,
is he drinking like a hot beverage in a solo cup?
I used to get either way when I had my condo at Orange Beach, and I love these cups, and so I just yeah, it's pretty neat. It's not really, it's just plastic, yeah, but it's made to look like a solo cup, yeah.
Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah, I can see the stain.
Red Solo cup, I fill you up. Let's have a party.
TJ, you just broke my speakers.
TJ's going to open up a nightclub, Johnny, and invite you to be on the show.
You can make Art the headliner.
That's funny. That's pretty good. Oh goodness.
Yeah, as long as get Art up there, make him the headliner.
There you go.
Just keep the show short.
Yeah, it'd be a short show.
Yeah.
Short. Yeah. With Art, yeah. Every time he wishes somebody a happy birthday on Facebook, he's always like, eat a lot of cake or pie. I like how he tries really hard to do the ventriloquism thing with his little hedgehog thing.
Needs to try a little bit harder.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, poor Art.
Or do what I do. You don't stay on camera with fisheye.
Yeah.
You don't have to hide your lips.
That's true.
You just make up a voice and then you just move the mouth with it.
Don, when are you gonna bring Fisheye back? What's the deal?
I don't know.
Man.
I mean, you've done maybe like 1 or 2 videos with Fisheye, right? You did the food one. You did the food one with him.
I did several fisheye snack bar videos.
Yeah, the snack bar one. Yeah.
I didn't see those, did I?
I
New?
don't think
No,
so.
these are
Oh,
last year.
yeah, I'm about to say, yeah, those.
I don't know.
Don-
I don't
Don's
have any
just fun-
motivation. Everything sucks.
Uncle Don is just finding random things and put googly eyes on them and make little figures out of them, like the little stick. I thought that was funny. The little stick googly eye. And then let's see what else. Oh, you drew like a little. You drew a little man and did like he was like walking around in some grass or whatever.
No, he didn't walk around. He was just he was standing still.
Oh, he was just standing there.
Yeah, it's an inaction figure,
Yeah.
and he is still.
Inactive.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is. Uh, Look, Johnny.
Oh yeah, that's the fidget.
Yeah.
The fidget. This fidget screw.
The fidget screw. Yeah.
Those are pretty neat.
Yeah, they are pretty neat.
No, doing making video. I don't have any ambition.
Don, your clock's wrong.
I know.
Yeah.
Wait a while. It'll be right.
Every 24 hours or every 12 hours.
I need to find something to hang up there because everybody always says, "Hey, that clock's wrong." It's like I unplugged the clock because it goes tick 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 and drives me crazy because I'm working here and it just that tick 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 behind my head drives
Oh,
me
you
crazy.
can actually hear it. You can actually hear it ticking. It's not
Yeah,
like a.
so I unplugged it, pulled the battery, but it has a big screw up there holding the clock. I didn't like that hanging over my head, just a screw sticking out of the wall, and rather than I just left the clock hanging there. So I need to find something to hang up there to so people won't tell me my clock is wrong.
Just put a
What could I
paper
hang
one
up
up
there?
there. You might be all right. And just draw like hands on it, and then just put it like a time
What
on it.
what difference would that make, TJ? Why would that be different than that clock that doesn't move?
Well, like a paper one, you could just like tape it up there. And
But
then,
what
like,
would be
draw,
the
like,
difference, TJ?
I mean,
It'd
I
still be a
guess
clock that
would.
doesn't move.
Yeah, it would always be like the same time. Like,
It is already.
so there's no there's because you took the battery out of it, like you said.
It's only 3 hours difference right now. You can get the Captain Joe to print you a clock. He'll be glad.
I could say that clock isn't wrong. You just aren't in the right place.
That's true. Yeah, because it's 8:30 somewhere, and it's 5:30 somewhere. It's 8:30 here.
What could I hang up there? Do I have anything that would be fun?
You should draw like one of the Looney. Well, I mean, you could draw one of the Looney Tunes, and you know, like how Mickey Mouse is on a wristwatch with the arms like going. You could
I
do
don't have anything
something.
fun.
You could draw like a Bugs Bunny with his arms like doing the hands or whatever, because Mickey Mouse does his hands with the. I don't know.
You also could just put a battery in a clock and rehang it.
I can, yeah, it seems like a lot more trouble to just put battery in the clock and listen to the tick, 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 but I don't want to do that. So guess what? We're going to leave a clock up there that has the wrong time.
Yeah.
Maybe I could set it to a time that is more significant.
Yeah.
420 or something.
Yeah, there you go. 420, dude. 420.
But yeah, but I don't like marijuana, so that doesn't really.
Yeah.
Um,
What's up, Mark? How are you doing?
Oh, somebody's in.
Mark.
What? Mark.
All the way from across the pond. It's
Hey, Johnny.
Whoa.
Paul, TJ, Donald.
Damn it.
Mark.
You could always buy a silent clock.
It is silent.
I could always just stop going on live streams where people will bug me about clock that isn't right.
Or you can just move over 3 feet to the left or right, then we wouldn't see it.
I could just, you know,
Oh, yeah.
the clock isn't bothering me.
Doesn't bother me either. I've never noticed that it was the wrong time.
How you doing, Mark?
There's a lot of snow right there. Look at all that whiteness.
Oh, I hate doing self-evaluations for performance reviews.
Just give yourself all tens.
Oh no, they don't do that now. Now you have to write basically paragraphs on how you feel you've been performing.
You could just say okay, 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 okay.
Okay. Nope. Somebody's getting what is it? Skype.
Skype?
Yeah, Skype.
Yeah,
That's, hey, TJ, that must be your OnlyFans sound.
OnlyFans song.
it did sound a bit like the Skype sound, Junior.
Yeah.
Oh man, I got a whole box of t-shirts, TJ. I gotta do. Look.
Oh goodness. Is that for the South Florida drone meetup?
Yeah, I'm wearing some. These are comfort color t-shirts. They're really nice.
Oh.
They're soft.
They're just plain t-shirts. You're gonna have the logo put on them.
Yeah, I'm gonna put them on.
Oh, there you go.
I make my own t-shirts though.
Sweet. Like, do you just go to like thrift stores or whatever and just buy different colored random shirts and put your logos on them, or?
Oh, these are brand new. I order them from my company.
Oh, okay.
I got to do something for Mr. John Flynn. He's getting about 20 of them, I think.
Oh, okay.
Did a bunch for Rodney Bell,
Sweet.
Bob Casey. Been doing a bunch of them actually. Joe Fotalio.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to get some shirts made, but damn, it's expensive.
Oh, look at Joe. Y'all, he'll be here in a minute. He been sleeping.
Look,
What a wussy. Who sleeps to frickin' 8:30 in the morning?
yeah, right.
Mhm.
He's probably pulling something out of a can, Don, like pancakes or some shit.
Yeah. Well, hey, Johnny, were you having problems with your phone yesterday?
No, we have AT&T.
Oh, do you?
No, I know a lot of people did though. They was bitching on Facebook, I saw.
Yeah. I didn't have any problems with mine because there were two people that came into Walgreens yesterday, and their phone would work, but it wouldn't work at the same time because it had the SOS on it.
Oh yeah.
I was one of the lucky ones.
You don't have Verizon though, do you, TJ?
Yeah, I got Verizon. Yeah.
And yours worked fine. Okay.
Yeah.
They know better than mess with TJ.
Yeah, that's right. If they mess with me, they're getting a giggle right in their face.
That scared them.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much the lake ship traffic is down to zero now.
Yeah, look, it's like pure. You can't even see anything on your screen.
That's the snow.
Yeah.
Is it snowing right now?
Yeah. It's supposed to stop here shortly though. You can see down here, you can see the river.
Shoot, I don't see nothing but a white screen almost. Oh,
See
See
it
it.
right there?
yeah, a little bit, I guess.
That's the lake. The camera is panning out to the lake.
Wake up, Mark.
Hmm?
Wake up.
I'm eating breakfast.
What's for breakfast?
Bunny Cheerios.
What
Uh,
time is it?
It is here on the East Coast. It's 9:38.
No, where Mark's at.
Mark's 5 hours difference, right, Mark?
Yeah, 2:30.
You eating breakfast at 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
Oh yeah, didn't get up until 12:30.
Man, I can move you over with Captain Joe.
He does the late hours, Johnny, because he's on everybody's channel.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
TJ, what time you go to work today?
I'm going at 2.
2 o'clock.
Yeah.
What time y'all close, CJ? 10?
No, we used to close at 10. We close at 9 now.
What time do you usually get out of there if you close at 9?
Probably just a little after, like 9:01, 9:02, something like
Just
that.
lock the door and run, huh?
Like, bye.
I don't have to you get out. How do you get out of there so fast? You don't have to count the money and stuff?
Well, because the pharmacy, okay, Monday through Friday, the pharmacy closes at 7, and then on Saturdays it closes at 6. So we have to count the money and do all that stuff and make sure everything's straightened up and everything, and make sure the garbage gets out and make sure the floors are all good. And then, by that time, time to close, and just take the drawers out and put them in the safe, and off we go. We got to set the alarm and all the stuff. It's crazy. I got one of my coworkers, one of my shift leads, I should say, one of my managers. He always leaves the till in the drawer, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to take it out and put it in the safe. He always leaves it in there, which I don't know why, but
Maybe they don't trust him with a combination to the safe.
I don't know. Like it's what should it's I mean, because everybody's out of the store. Obviously, we can only hope, but you never know. Somebody could be hiding in the bathroom or something like that, and somebody could like come in and crack open the fucking drawer and take all that money or whatever.
Well, when you say all that money, how much money is usually in a drawer?
Well,
Just-
we keep $150 in all the
Well-
drawers.
Yeah, but TJ, if he takes the drawer, how does he get out of the store when you've locked it all up?
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably the back door you can just push open, can't you?
No, back door's locked too.
Is it? Maybe it goes out through the drive-through window.
Yeah, just the pharmacy door, we have the door that comes down, like you push the button and the door comes down. So we don't even have a drive-through. Our store is because we're in a
You're in a mall, so you got stores on each side of you.
yeah.
Oh, no drive-through. Wow.
Yeah, it's not a freestanding store. We're in a complex deal, so
So he TJ works at the bastard store.
the bastard store. Ugh. Yeah, it's a small store. Like I said, the max capacity is probably like 200 something people, maybe a little bit more.
Now, do you handle the complaints, TJ?
Well, we do get a lot of people that complain and stuff, and there's nothing we could do about some things or whatever. So, you know, it is what it is. So there's this one customer we have. She came in last night and she's like, I can't believe your pharmacy closes at 7 o'clock. That is uncalled for. Blah 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 blah. And I know the pharmacist pretty well, and I've had this conversation with him before. Da 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 da. I'm like, oh my god.
Well, if she knew it closed at 7 o'clock, what the fucking hell did she come in at?
Yeah, I know, right? And there's a big sign out there that says the pharmacy closes at 7. There's a big sign right outside the store. It says pharmacy. It has the pharmacy hours on it. People just don't pay attention and read it. They just don't take the time to read. And
I thought maybe some lady came in there and says, I want to talk to the pharmacist.
She'll probably come in today, or maybe she already did come in and talk to him or whatever.
My daughter's on birth control and she got pregnant. I want to talk to the pharmacist.
That's funny.
Sugar pills.
And then people come in on Sundays. They go back to the pharmacy and like, oh, your pharmacy's not open on Sunday? I'm like, no, it clearly says it outside the store on the sign out there. Open your eyes and read.
Well, you're just guessing that a lot of people can read, but there's still people in this world
that
can't read.
Yeah. Reading's for rich people anyway. That's funny.
Hey, that's a long minute, that Johnny, isn't it?
Oh, Joe, yeah, it ain't no telling. He probably fell back asleep.
He's making some beans and hash or something.
Here he comes.
Sleeping. We're gonna get him a onesie.
We're gonna get
him a onesie to go to sleep at 10 o'clock.
We can get him a onesie. That's funny.
Kind of damn grown ass man sleeps at freaking 9 o'clock.
Hey, I got up at 8:21. Leave me alone.
Oh my God.
I actually got up at 6:30, got up at 7:30.
Your ass.
Rolled over, went back to sleep again.
Yeah.
Call me again, I'll throw you outside.
Man.
So what did you decide to do with your daughter's car? You're going to trade it in and get rid of it or what?
I can't trade it. I have the money to pay for that.
Just bought a new battery for it.
He did.
No. I have to find out if I'm gonna have to find out who works on a car here except for the dealership. No, that's gonna be the fun part.
It'd probably be more expensive than trading it in.
Well,
Volkswagen dealership.
Yeah, a lot of times you can just get a computer and swap them out. But what do you have to do after you swap them out? Yeah, it's right there. I can see it. I know right where it's at.
That might not be the problem, though.
I agree. That's why I'm thinking. He said you bring it to Dallas Works. It's a guy that does foreign cars or Euro. I'm gonna go find out about Euro because Dallas said they don't work on them.
We got a
I know
Euro.
that.
We got a Euro here.
Yeah, I'm gonna find out if he can work on it, or I'm going to the dealership. You know, it's got to get fixed. You know, bottom line, it's got to get fixed if she's gonna have a car.
Your daughter's car, anyways.
What is it?
Well, that's because Joe has to drive her around otherwise.
Yep. So I don't know.
Go on
Try
Facebook.
not to think about it.
Go on Facebook and find the Volkswagen Passat owners group on there
Right.
and see if they know anywhere around you that will work on it, or if they have any idea what might be wrong.
Yeah, I might do that because
Oh.
I'm gonna have to get it towed wherever it goes, you know. So it's gonna be. I'm glad I got the road service, but they're not gonna like it. So I don't know. Try not to think about it today. Let me get my coffee.
Big brother Joel, what's happening?
How you doing, Joe?
Joe.
Oh, you should come. You should come down to the South Florida to join me.
Yeah, right. I'll put that on my list, TJ.
Skip
That's only for you high class people.
Scoop Jim up and y'all ride together.
Yeah, yeah. Look for us, TJ.
It's not but a few hour drive. That's only a few hours to get here. Well, there.
Yeah.
It's 12 hours for me. Shit.
Oh yeah, and Johnny, that comment of mine on what's it on your show last night, that ratio, that was Siri's fault. I said Ray's show.
Ray show.
Was Ray? Could y'all see Ray last night? He was blurry or buffering.
He's been blurry the last 4 shows.
I know it's bad. I mean, I didn't
We need
realize.
to get a new camera or something.
Well, I think it's the internet. I mean,
I think it's his camera.
I couldn't even see it.
Yeah, you remember last week he had that copper on front just outside Houston.
Yeah, Bayside.
I think we're meeting tomorrow to have a mini meetup.
Joe, did you get a phone call? I didn't get a phone call.
Well, no, I didn't. I guess we're not going to the meetup. Not many meetup.
Come on, y'all. Come on down.
I wish it was that easy.
Hey, TJ.
Hey, Mark.
You know that Steve that you went flying with last week?
Oh, yeah?
Did you know that his wife died on Saturday?
Oh, Steve Barnett?
Yeah, his wife died, had a brain aneurysm.
Oh, shit.
Friday night.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know. He's Captain Ray said
How old was his wife?
I think they're both 70.
Yeah.
And he wasn't home when it happened, and Ray said he's pretty damn distraught, you know.
Wow.
They had went out and ate. They had went out and ate, I think Monday or Tuesday night, you know, him and Cheryl.
It was myself, Ray, Steve Barnett, and who else? One of the other guys. So I think it was like 4 of us. And we were at the Riviera Beach Marina. We were flying up there, and we went for breakfast that morning. So it must have been like the next morning, right?
It happened on a Friday night.
Wow.
Friday night, I guess it was.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I know. Ray was actually on a cruise when Steve texted him, you know, told him.
Wow. He's on a cruise again?
Yeah, he went
you know how he rolls, man. You know, he's always like cruising somewhere.
Then he's going again in a few weeks.
Yeah, right before the meetup, right?
I think so.
So he does the snowbird down from New York to Florida and then spends all his time going away from Florida on cruises.
Yeah.
Well, according with his back, he can't roll too good. He's got to limp a little.
Yeah.
I ain't getting on no germ-infested cruise ship.
And you did once.
Yeah, that's the last time too.
I need to call him. I wonder how that surgery went. Did he have that back surgery already, or is he still waiting on it? Or?
He did a while back.
I don't think he had surgery. He's having surgery.
Well, he was having an injection. rheumatoid arthritis injection or something.
Spell that, TJ.
He'd be having fun saying it, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of a hard word to say.
It's not a it's an injection for that, but it's not rheumatoid arthritis. It's not the name of it. But boy, I tell you what, anything they do in your spine, ooh, Lord help you. I had one epidural where they did that. They had to go in there and check stuff. Oh man, I thought I
Oh,
was gonna
that's what the pregnant people get, epidural.
die. Yeah, it's an epidural injection. That's what they call it.
Yeah, that's just a painkiller.
And it was not good at all.
The hell are you doing, Joe?
I'm making an earring.
Here comes Dre.
That's too big. God, don't want to look at that.
Time is it? Dre, it's 7 o'clock. He's not even at work yet.
He might not even have his tie finished. Yeah, you see, got to put his picture up. He didn't have his tie on. I'm
You've
finishing
been
now.
trying to get that bag open for 10 minutes.
I know, my stupid hands.
What are you putting in there? Like tiny little screws or something?
The little Baxter earrings.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't realize I gotta get a smaller one than that.
He's trying it on.
I'm gonna try it on. I gotta open this little bag. I'm about to rip them open. Hey, you got a tie on.
Morning, Dre. How you doing?
I don't see
Good.
it.
How are you, TJ?
I'm doing good.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Yeah. Hey, Dre.
Good, Johnny.
Man, that bulletin board is blank behind you. You better put something to do up on there.
Oh, that's just one of the bulletin boards. The other one ain't much filled out either.
Oh,
that one there has all the numbers in the city. They're about like 2 or 3 pages deep. Yeah.
we had our regular city clown meeting every other Tuesday night. It's like unbelievable.
It's unbelievable. Oh,
I wish you guys would took a little more time last night when you had Vic on to let him talk about that email that got sent out.
Which one, Dre?
The email he said about Skydio behind it, but they're sending out to about people who I got it, whatever else. Those who work for public entities about the grant programs for you. Basically, you get this money from the government, and they want to be on that list to as one of the providers.
Yeah, he said. He did mention. I don't know. I guess. I know he could only say on, and then we didn't want to go too deep, but I know he's got some other stuff happening. But hey, it was a good little chance to kind of catch up over the whole. Ain't nothing really changed. I don't know. It's just the thing about it is, all these guys now are acting like, they want to save the agriculture, and then they're talking about some other aspects. They should have just read the damn bill and just had to work drones just because they had drones in there. I mean, a drone, a drone is a drone, but just like, hey, a vehicle, a truck's a vehicle, a car's a vehicle, a motorcycle is a vehicle. I mean, they act like now it's all kind of, oh, well, maybe this wasn't right, or maybe we didn't, well, they should have read.
Well, just like I said, the information was there over a year ago and beyond.
Yeah.
Of what has been evolving in the industries, not just, hobbyists or whatever, but drones have established themselves in the farming industry, infrastructure industry, and so forth, that this is what has taken the place because it's more cost effective.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's what it comes down to. It's more cost effective and it's safer. So now you like Vic was saying, now you're talking about people may have to go back to crop dusters, and now you got to think about where do I find a crop duster pilot, and a plane, all this kind of stuff. See, can't think beyond the tip of your shoes of what you're about to vote on. So you just go along with the program because certain people say you got to go along to get along, whatever. And that's part of the problem. And
Yeah,
now, and now you want to raise your hand. I got a question. I said, it's too late for questions. The test is already passed.
if they gave every farmer that needs a crop dusting, gave them an airplane, they wouldn't have nobody to fly the damn thing.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. There's not enough people in the industry any longer because because now, like I say, you don't have just wide open fields without telephone wires and all the things running through them like you might
Interstate.
have had 40, 50 years ago.
Yep.
So now you're talking about, is it even safe to even operate a crop duster to come down to that low altitude to fly? It becomes a lot more riskier.
Hmm.
And we'll let our farming expert Don jump in here since he lives in the heartland of America and let it do.
Yep. We have, I mean, over in Kansas, you drive across Kansas, you're going to see crop dusters coming in.
You see
They drop down right over the highway. But we have around here, I just saw an ad the other day for a drone spray,
Mm-hmm.
which interests me. It's like, I wonder if they're hiring. And I follow a guy on YouTube who does that.
There you go.
And
now they just need a pilot. You fly there and get
that is a rough job. That
high
what they
risk.
haul out. It is a huge. It's bigger than that one you flew the other day. This is one that.
Oh yeah. Those the T50 and the 100, they are huge.
Yeah. They bring it out and then I've seen where they were they set up for seed, so he's spreading seed across the field, and you gotta get it set up on the sawhorses. Then you gotta attach everything else. Then you gotta check your gate, make sure you're getting the flow rate correct, and
they come spray the cemetery for mosquito larvae with this big. This thing had to be 8 foot in diameter, or maybe even bigger than that. You know, this. But of course, by the time these guys, I don't know, it seems to me like, I don't know if I'm not gonna say they wasn't organized, but by the time they got it up and working right, I could have went through the cemetery with the little spreader, you know. But they were working for the parish, so it's like first the battery wasn't charged. They sat there and tried to charge it, and then they put it up and they kind of map it out first, which that was a whole other took way, and then they.
But that just showed they were not prepared. Guys, all that pre-flight setup.
They were not
you don't go to a job unless you know your batteries are charged. You've already got the mapping preset out. So all you're doing is putting equipment together.
Well, first of all, they called me, and our cemetery is called Rose Memorial, and the other side is called Green Lawn, but that's the city. So they called me and get permission. Well, I said, oh, absolutely, you can do it. I mean, anyway, so then they're backed by the city cemetery. So I didn't tell them nothing because I thought they're supposed to be doing it. He said, yeah, this is for, he got to talking, and he said, this is Rose Memorial. I said, no, this isn't Rose Memorial, this is Green Lawn. He said, oh, well, we'll just go ahead and do this one. So, I mean, it's like, you know, I said, our Lord of parishes got money to waste, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, but all that kind of stuff is just lack of pre-flight preparation.
Yeah, and I don't know what kind, it was I'll say, it wasn't a DJI drone, obviously. It was some kind of, I don't know, but they really, like I said, by the time they got through, I could have went through there with a little spreader and did the whole cemetery, you know?
Yeah.
TJ taking notes about pre-flight preparedness, getting batteries charged.
And go to the right place.
That's within 24 hours before. You should be charging batteries and like the mapping part, you know, you just set your controller up or whatever program you're using the night before. That's why you hook up to the internet to bring your maps in. Oh, that's done in advance. So when you get out there, you just deploy the unit, hit the button, and let's go.
Yeah, cause I think this thing I think it could hold like 30 pounds of granular, maybe he said something like that. It was a pretty hefty, you know, or maybe 25-pound bag at a time or something.
Yeah. Now, I'm just bringing the fact that, you know, like you said, you know, like Don was saying how now you got roads that are cutting through these areas, which means you got power lines coming through these areas and stuff. And it's not just open terrain that doesn't have any obstacles except for trees that divide properties.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, when you think about the interstate system here, I mean, when it opened up in the, I guess, early 70s or whatever, most people own property that they bought, they
Hmm.
they bought that right away through there, but they own property on both sides, and of course, there's other
Right.
people and houses and it's just everything. I mean, the interstate
Hmm.
separates two pieces of the property, and people don't ever think of it like that, but a lot of people own property on both sides of the interstates.
Yeah, just like JD was saying, he saw somebody crop dusting the guy standing out to the front porch in the middle of the fog,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and he wondered why the kids come out kind of crooked.
I
Hey,
watched those
back in the
around.
days, back in the 60s, early 70s, they used to fog for mosquitoes, and the trucks would
Yeah.
drive down the street fogging for mosquitoes, and all the kids would ride
Mhm.
their bikes behind that fog because they
Yeah.
thought it was
I
fun.
was one of them. I was one. They used it up in Canada on the military base, and I was one of those stupid kids
And
running behind the
they
truck.
say the fog for the mosquitoes is supposed to be safe for humans,
Yeah,
but probably not in that dosage.
yeah.
Hey, Donald, did you do it?
No,
Did
I
you
did
do it?
not.
Okay, you see, now that's my theory. Johnny and Dre did, and you didn't, and they don't have hair.
Yeah, there you go, Joe. That could be reason
No,
why.
I didn't do it either. I am so glad you said you didn't do it because I had it wouldn't have worked without that.
Yeah, because I remember, this is back we were in Canada, 65 to 69. I think we were in Canada. Might have been 66 or whatever. But we were up there, and I remember every summer, right around the beginning of summer, and they do it again right towards the end of the summer. The truck come through the back of base housing, and they be spraying that stuff, like they was trying to create a fog bank.
Hmm.
All the kids be running right behind it.
Mm-hmm. And extra points for the kid who could ride the closest.
No,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, and it didn't even hurt your eyes back then.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I got to run. I'll be listening. Don't say anything bad about me, Joe.
Yeah, well,
We're just getting warmed up now.
later, Johnny.
Hey, John.
Have a good day.
All right, John, you take care.
All righty.
Well, I like when I could pull that little
Where,
girl.
where did Paul sneak off to? He must have, I mean, he just gets up and slides out of that chair.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
going to get his probably, let's see, it's 9:04, 10:04. Maybe it could be ice cream.
Yeah, gets his ice cream. He
I
did. He
thought
just
maybe,
he just
maybe
ate
he's
his,
doing his
he,
maybe he's
he,
doing his Dukalax run.
he ate his appetizer already. His Boston cream donut. Now he's going for his ice cream right now.
Hmm. All before lunch.
It could be a breakfast bowl.
Yeah.
A breakfast bowl of ice cream.
He's Jimmy Dean's breakfast bowls.
Yeah.
So it could be a breakfast bowl, but I'm betting on ice cream.
Yeah, my dad likes those Jimmy Dean breakfast sandwiches, whatever. Basically just a biscuit, egg, sausage thing, He's those for his brunch. About the time he actually gets around to unwrapping and everything else, it's damn near 11:30 noon.
I had a doctor's appointment this morning. Just realized that.
Uh-oh. What time is that? What time is that at?
10:45.
So you got some time.
Cardiology.
Oh.
He ain't got much time. It's a little after 7 here. He should be coming up on 10
I
o'clock
got
there.
9:05. 9:05.
Oh, you only 2 hours from me? I thought you 3 hours on that East Coast time.
No.
Okay. You got to slide over to Florida to get East Coast time?
Yeah, you got to slide over to Alabama.
Mississippi.
A little past Mississippi, by Alabama.
Texas.
Yeah, Alabama. Yeah.
I was talking about these cold fronts coming through, these big northern Arctic blasts, and it shifted again. They were saying that North Mississippi, Central Mississippi might get some snow. It shifted again. The last thing they showed was all over us again. They said, "Are we going to have a snow event back to back within a year?"
Yeah.
And where we're at, we're in a dark. Where we're at, because we're right off of Lake Pontchartrain, we're in a dark blue. So that's like 4 to 6 inches.
Yeah, so
That
I mean
would
that
be so cool.
That just about shuts down the whole city area.
Oh, that'll shut us down for a couple of days.
Yeah, because you guys are not used to that kind of stuff. I wonder if you guys even got any salt spreaders.
They don't. Yeah, little old lady walking out there with a can of mutton salt.
Like I said, they might put a couple of guys in the back of a pickup truck throwing salt out by hand on the road.
Yeah, they don't have salt spreaders here. We don't get
Yeah.
freezes that much.
Yeah.
But it's like the blue's over us now. It can shift again. But there was one meteorologist. He said, "I hate to talk about the S word, but we might get some."
Mm.
The guy on Channel 8, I ought to be watching him this morning. He'll tell you. He told us last time. He said, "We're gonna get a heavy snow event," and everybody looked at him like he was crazy, and we did.
Yeah.
It's science and physics. They can tell what it's doing. Now
Yeah.
with AI, they can tell.
Now, I don't know if you was watching the news back then or not when you were out in the West Coast. Do you remember Dr. George Fishback on ABC News out here in California, Joe?
That's before me or after me.
Yeah, he was there from the mid-70s and all through, I think, to about mid-80s.
No,
And I learned more from that man than I ever did in classes in college on geology and atmospheric stuff and everything. I said, shoot, this man was teaching an online college course back in the 70s. I mean, some of the stuff they talk about now, they got a lot of these folk that just read off the teleprompter and they really don't have no real knowledge. But, you know, this guy was an actual professor doing the weather.
Right. We had a guy.
Well, there's a difference between a meteorologist and a weatherman.
Well, like I say, this guy was beyond a meteor. A lot of them go back. I know out here, a lot of them go back to school and get that meteorologist title. And I think it's just a couple of classes, so it's like a certification, not actual degree and stuff. So I mean, just about half the weather girls that we got out here are all listed, they say, as meteorologists. So I'm saying, I'm glad this is done. This guy would talk about cloud formations, the names of them, and how they interact with the atmosphere and everything else. I learned more from that guy than I did in any of my college courses.
What's the difference between a meteorologist and I mean they're both kind of the same, right? Meteorologist.
Well, they do the same thing, TJ, but a meteorologist is somebody who's supposed to be certified in weather themselves.
You're certified, all right.
Yeah.
A weatherman is somebody who looks good on camera and can point the right direction on the green screen.
There you go.
That's what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like Hannah here, the girl here, Hannah Gar. Oh Lord, I was in love when she came on. First time she was like, and I never got to meet her, and she got married. She missed her chance.
I bet she did. Now the one that used to be, she was smart, and she's one of the pioneering women in weather, was Valerie Ross, who used to be on the Weather Channel. She'd be right up your alley, Joe, because she was redheaded.
Oh, there you go.
And she used to wear them old style dresses. I mean, collar up to her neck and down past her knees. But she was still, I think she was a star of the Weather Channel for many, many years.
Wow. I didn't say anything, but I'm not ignoring y'all. Hey, everybody in the chat. You know, I'm just doing about 6 things at once right now.
Who's that up on your leg? Which one of the dogs?
I got to feed them their bacon treat this morning.
Yeah, your dogs don't get on camera. That one jumped all up on your leg. That's it.
You saw that one? White one?
Yeah, as I said, which one was it? Because that's what I saw.
That's Loki. Loki jumped there in a minute.
Mm-hmm.
If I turn the chair towards him, Tino jumped in my lap.
Hmm.
He jumps in my lap all the time. But I have never dated a redhead. Never. But I'm not done. You know, still got a couple, you know, getting it down, like, you know, get a little bit more down. Get it a little bit more down, you know. I'm 197. When I was doing junior ROTC pictures yesterday, I'm standing there and Master Guns comes in. He's gonna be 70. He's gonna be 70 this year.
Mhm.
And he's standing there and he's talking to me. He stops and he goes, "You lost more weight, huh?" I said, "Yep." And he goes, "I don't know how. I don't know how." He said, "It's got to be discipline too." I said, "Oh, it is. Got to be that box of cookies over there that I like those cookies.
Uh,
I opened it up as a Christmas present. I've eaten 2 out of that box.
mm,
It's just because
Good.
I felt like I wanted something sweet. I went over, grabbed the cookie, close it up. That
yeah,
was it. It's 170 for 4 cookies. I didn't even need 170. You know, it's just
yeah.
I would have eaten 2 of those boxes.
Oh, I was too. I'd sit here and eat about 6 to 8 of them with a cup of coffee. You know,
Mm.
I'd probably go to 10.
I think last time I weighed 197, I think I came out of the police academy.
Well, I'll put it this way. Last time I weighed 197 that I could remember was in the Marine Corps.
Mm. In the Marine Corps, I was down to 185, 190, even though my weight was supposed to be down to 178, something like that.
There you go. Paul, ice cream or breakfast bowl?
You got a breakfast bowl.
Breakfast bowl.
Well, I told you it was one or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a 50-50 bet that it's gonna be breakfast bowl or ice cream.
But I tell you, last time,
Paul probably thinking, I ain't done yet, hang on, hold
yeah,
my beer.
yeah, yeah. But I was 196 the last time I remember when I was in the Marine Corps, but I was also 3% body fat.
Yeah.
I guarantee I'm not 3% body fat right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm losing all that weight. I'm starting to get some wrinkles in certain places that
Yeah.
look kind of funny. So I'm gonna have to tighten those areas up. I'm gonna have to.
Joe, which weight loss pills are you taking?
I'm not taking a pill. I'm taking that shot, Mounjaro. Mounjaro.
You should get a hold of them and say you'd like to be a spokesperson.
I don't speak for nobody.
They probably want Joe to go out there and put on his old camouflage utilities and say, I'm back in my Marine Corps shape.
Mm-mm.
I just got
Watch
called.
me go to the obstacle course.
Go ahead,
And
jump off.
and
I'll
they'll
see you
put the
guys
commercial
later.
right there.
Okay, TJ.
Adios.
Yeah.
Now he's gonna be working. He's called into work now. Is he gonna close? Is he gonna be the whole day?
Today's payday.
You got paid on Thursday?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's when we have our
15.
regular paydays, Thursday, whenever they decide to pay us every other week. So I get paid either normally twice a month, some months 3 times a month.
When I worked, it was we got paid on the 15th of every month.
Oh, you guys got the one check?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's my wife as a teacher, that's what they do. She gets paid once a month.
I want a check anyway. You just paid direct.
Morning. Thank you, sir.
It's due to be
Just
24.
paid it.
All right, no problem. I probably have it done today, Thursday, so no later than Monday.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
you're
You're
right.
off Monday,
Oh, that's right. Make it Tuesday.
Tuesday,
Yeah.
Tuesday morning?
That's what you want?
Yeah,
All right,
so I can get in and get out.
good deal.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
Hey, here's that earring I'm making. Peeps. The little Peeps earrings. Like
Are
the
you
little,
still playing with the sissy boy stuff?
yeah, I'm making that for my granddaughter. Little Peeps
Oh,
earrings.
okay, thank you for clarifying that. I was a little worried
Yeah.
yesterday.
The yellow one is for my earring, for her earrings. I'm gonna make me the pink one.
Do you get Martin Luther King Day off, right?
Yes. Yeah, our holidays just came out. We got New Year's, Martin Luther King Day, President's Day, Memorial Day, Juneteenth, Independence Day, Labor Day, Veterans Day, Thanksgiving Day, and we get the day after Thanksgiving. Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, New Year's Eve.
That's pretty good.
New Year. New
Yeah,
Year's.
military holidays.
You get all, like I said, the unions negotiate most of them, but they fall in line with most of the federal holidays. And like say, like on Thanksgiving, we get the day after that Friday, and like I say, Christmas Eve. So you get Christmas Eve and Christmas Day off.
And we get Christmas Day and Boxing Day off.
Yeah. So like I say, next year Christmas is gonna be on a Friday, so I'll be off that Thursday and Friday. So it'll be like almost a 4-day weekend next Christmas.
Oh, well, I mean, if it happens on a Saturday or Sunday, it just gets moved to.
Yeah, it gets
Right.
moved to the following, it will be off that Friday before.
Mm.
And what I usually do, since my birthday is on the 22nd, like I did this year, I take the 22nd, 23rd off and have the whole week off.
Mm.
So I'll do the same this coming up year. Christmas on Friday, my birthday will be on a Tuesday. So I'll just probably take the whole week off again.
I used to finish Christmas Eve lunchtime and go back after New Year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I usually always come in the week after Christmas, just to get out of the house. Because my thing is having the week of Thanksgiving off, which I normally do because my wife has the week of Thanksgiving off for schools. And then having the week of Christmas off, that's enough sitting around the house for me. And sitting around the house means I'm spending too much time looking at eBay and Amazon, so I spend too much money.
Yeah, and when you consider most contractors will shut down between Christmas and New Year. If you go between Christmas and New Year, you don't have a lot to do either.
Yeah. So usually what happens is if you're there, most of your coworkers are off anyway. So ain't nobody doing nothing.
Yep. We had in Hawaii, we had Christmas special holidays where you work 4 days on, got 4 days off. And they were doing it like that. So everybody's getting like double holidays off. And the 4 days you work, nobody did anything.
Yeah. That was like the other half's off.
Yeah. We just sat there, but they needed somebody there, you know?
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
'cause
why I
everybody
say
else was doing the same thing. Nobody's working.
Yeah, so that's what I say, me coming in the week after Christmas, leading into New Year, because New Year's is usually a 3-day holiday, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day.
Yeah.
And day after that, like ain't nobody else gonna be here, so it's an easy week. Ain't doing much. And like for me, I'm the only person that does what I do, which is not much of nothing. So
You got the kind of job I like. When you get to our age, you like to find something that you do work, but you get paid good, but you don't have to do a lot.
there you go. That's it. I can say I get paid mainly just to solve problems.
Yep.
As Don might appreciate this, I'm an independent think tank for the city.
A think tank?
Think tank for the city. I just sit here and think up scenarios.
Yeah. They don't have to work. You just have to think about them.
That's right, Mark. Don't have to work. We just like I said, I just like so when somebody asks a question, I can provide an answer. Or when somebody questions something, I provide an answer. And the only one who can basically change what I'm thinking is someone has to be above me, which means got to be either somebody from the city manager's office or from the police department's hierarchy. Deputy chiefs on up are usually the only ones who can override what I think.
Like yesterday,
So I would say, Joe, in the famous words of Mel Brooks, it's good to be the king.
Yeah, it is. Sometimes I used to say that at Pizza Hut when I was a GM. It was good to be the king.
Yeah.
I got when football games. I told my area coach. I said I know what Fridays are. I said, but I'm not working Fridays during football season.
Mm,
I said I go to the games. I shoot pictures. I said that's the
yeah,
deal. I said
yeah,
I'll make it up another day. I don't care, but I'm going to those games,
yeah.
and I did. I went to the game. I only had one night that they freaked out and called me up at the game, and I said, boy, if I come back there, I'm gonna be so pissed off with y'all like
Well, I
that.
was to say, wasn't that a busy night for you guys? You guys, all the folks who come after the game.
Not after the game. We were closed by then, or
Oh,
getting ready to
okay.
close. Nobody bothered. After the game, you know where to go? Canes. Canes
Mm,
is a restaurant here, a little chicken fingers restaurant.
yeah. Hmm.
And Canes, after the game, the line's like wrapped around the corner
Yeah.
because they stay open.
Yeah. I
You
know
know,
we used to have a place, a pizza place called Pizza Chalet.
yeah.
And after the games, their parking lot would be packed. And there was always one of the boosters that would always foot the bill, dude. It's like you just walk up to the counter and grab a pizza.
Oh, that'd be nice. Yeah, they don't
You
do that
know,
at Canes. No, 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 no.
yeah.
Nobody
And
book. You
I said
see,
one of
what
the
you get
boosters
there,
back then, and there was a bar about another several blocks up the street. It'd be packed before and after the game,
yeah,
called Chirps. And
yeah.
they would sponsor buses for people to come and see when we traveled. They would sponsor 2 or 3 of those luxury buses for people to go to the games.
Yeah. Yeah, you get in the line over there and you look and you have the girls coming out and the guys coming out from the game and you can tell they're coming from what game they're coming from. You have the
Hmm.
cheerleaders coming out of it and everything. And they're all
Yeah,
sitting inside and they're laughing and joking and all this. And
yeah,
it's right after the games. That place gets packed.
yeah. That's where it was. I mean, back then, we were one high school town back then.
Yeah.
Now my city has my old city has about 4 high schools now.
Cool.
We only have one back then, so it's like everybody knew everybody. Everybody went to the same places, packed it in. When I played high school ball, it was nothing to have 8 to 10,000 people at a high school game.
Yeah.
That's why
Well,
that movie, Friday Night Lights, is that movie and what was the other movie like that? With Tom Cruise, All the Right Moves. Remember that one, Don?
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, Friday Night Lights and All the Right Moves was like that was the era I grew up in as far as high school football.
it's crazy. Got a woman
All
says,
the right moves. That was one where he kept on trying to climb the pegboard, right?
No, I remember
Or,
that. It's just
or was
I don't
him,
that
remember
him and
that.
different?
his coach butt heads on something. He didn't do what the coach wanted to do, and the coach kind of turned on him and ruined his chance of getting a scholarship and stuff.
Hmm.
And he
And
was
was
in
he
love with
like
some
from a
girl in
mining
band.
town or something?
Was that?
Was it like from a mining town
No,
or
that's Rudy. You're
Yeah,
thinking
and
Rudy.
that's why I said I identified
no?
it because we had Kaiser Steel, which was a big corporation
Uh,
and booster for the school back then. That's why our school mascot was a Steeler from a steel worker.
Yeah. I got an email from
actually,
a
the
woman from the
more
soccer team. Says, is it too late to order soccer pictures? I don't know if I ordered them or not. Laura, you got to know if you ordered them or not. She didn't order. You can order.
Let me get this email out. I'm thinking about it.
I think I'm getting two movies
I think you're mixing
combined.
them.
I mean, you
I'm
could be
thinking
right. I just don't. I just
because
didn't remember that
right
part.
now that I'm thinking the movie I'm thinking of may have had Matthew Modine in it.
Yeah, he was a wrestler. His
Yes.
big thing was walking up the stadium stairs with that cut off telephone pole on his back.
Movie Vision Quest.
Yeah, that's Matthew Modine.
Okay. And was that the one?
He kept trying to lose that weight.
Yes, and Vision Quest was the one where he climbed the pegboard and he kept on not making it, and the coach wasn't going to let him. And then he runs in, and that was one of the pivotal scenes in it where he rages against the machine, but he's actually playing into the machine.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm getting that one mixed with All the Right Moves. All the Right Moves was with what's his
Yeah, All the
name?
Right Moves was with Tom Cruise and I think one of the little teen
The
girls from the
coach.
80s. Might have been Jennifer Jason Lee or whatever her name was, or one of those people.
But the coach was
Daniel Craig or something like that. Not Daniel
no,
Craig, but Craig Nelson. Nelson Craig.
Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah, I'm trying to think that might have been his name. The one who I think it's the one that played in this TV show Coach. That's what I'm kind of remembering.
These are movies that I watched once back in the '80s, and yes, it was Craig T. Nelson.
Yeah. So you looked it up to save me from
Yep,
trying
I had to.
to type. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, let's see what that looks like.
Okay. Ooh, that was some hard work right there. Might be the most work I do today.
There you go.
Sending an email out to set up a DOT physical for next week.
Wow. I do have work there. I gotta go through those pictures. It's 58 cadets. I gotta put 58 of them on the background.
Yeah.
So that's
Hey,
about
good morning, Frank. Sorry to
that's
see you
about an
earlier.
hour. That's about an hour. 58, about a minute apiece. 30 seconds to a minute apiece. Actually, probably about 45 minutes. I can get it done in 45 minutes. I'll do that when I get back. Then I'll get them posted today. And hopefully I'll get some more sales. I made 3 times the money I made last year yesterday. Shocked. Donald left. He fell off. You know why he left? He left because he was confused about a movie and he don't want to look bad anymore.
What?
He was confused about the movies. He couldn't get a straight answer about those 2 movies he was talking about. That's why he left. He was
Oh,
starting to
about
look.
Don?
He was starting to look bad. He said, "I can't look bad any longer. I don't want to look bad anymore." Bing. Got off like Andrew.
Oh man, y'all too much.
Hmm.
Oh,
You might be going in the kitchen to open up a can of soup. You never know.
I started work, and you know.
They caught him. They caught him on a computer from work. That's what they did.
yeah, that's
What you buying, Paul?
I'm just looking to see what another set of tires for my truck is.
That's 600.
Yeah, that movie had Tom Cruise was the teenage football player. Craig T. Nelson was the coach. Leah Thompson, girl from a lot of the '80s movies, was his girlfriend in the band or wherever she was in. And then
She's
here's
in
a
a lot
guy
of
who plays.
movies.
I think he might even be in the Landman series. Gary Graham. He's been in a lot of television shows and movies over the years. Yeah.
I like when people ask me, can I still buy pictures? Yeah, you can. I'll tell you where, you know. She got to
You
pay
add
the
a
$10
little,
shipping now.
10% upcharge on that.
No, the only thing it's on my site. They got the prices, but she's gonna have to pay the $10 shipping now.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Because
I
I
was
do it.
thinking, I know you usually do stuff in bulk, so that's an
Yeah.
extra added expense for you to send somebody separate.
Oh yeah, I had somebody the other day ready for this. This should be coming in any minute. She said I need one more button. The button, the little picture button.
Oh, okay. I'm glad you
Well,
collected. I
about
thought you
this
said she
size.
need one more butt, like she needed one more butt shot. I'm like, what?
Yeah, button. So I
Yeah.
need one more button about this size, right?
Yeah.
So and she sends me the $6. I said, it's after the initial order. It costs $16.95. That's what it costs to make one. Because they didn't even
Mhm.
charge me the regular price for the button. The minimum charge is $5. So I got to pay the $5 plus the shipping plus the tax. And
Yeah.
I said, I hate to do this to you, but it's going to cost you about $6. And I gave her the price. She emailed me
Right.
the difference. She Venmoed me the difference real quick. And I saw at the game, I said, hey, that's how it works. Because if I don't have a $50 order in my cost,
Right.
they're going to charge me shipping. That's why I cut the shipping out on all y'all.
Mhm.
I've been told by some of the parents, put the shipping on all of them. Just do them all direct.
Mhm.
So in other words, when you pay for it, I put the order in, and it comes directly. You don't have to deal with it. But I've got parents that could only pay $20.
Mhm.
That's why I'm not going to do that. You know,
Right.
I got one of them yesterday that paid me $25 for the pictures, and they had 5 $1 bills in there. You know what that means? They're probably short on money.
Mhm.
So I look at something like that, and I went back and looked at the kid, and the kid looks like it's a possibility, you know. And I'm not singling out the way they look, but it's
Mhm.
always a possibility, you
Yeah.
know. And I said, because I could see the way they were dressed too.
Mhm.
I'm looking at all of that, and I said, even the hair wasn't done too good.
Mhm.
So it's like
But
I'll throw
no.
when I do that picture package, I'll throw an extra 8x10 in there or something.
Yeah. Little telltale signs of how
Yeah,
people are doing.
yeah. So I'll give them a little bit extra on that one. I'll add something else to it.
Yeah.
You know, it
That's
costs me a
nice
buck
of you,
more,
Joe.
but that's and I just if you can't afford the picture and you really can't afford the picture, you come and tell me, I'll give it to you. I don't care.
Mhm.
Because like I said, I had a kid a couple years ago, Diaz. His mama lost her job. She was a nurse. Lost her job.
Mhm.
He was staying with one of the coaches at the house, so he'd be
Right.
stable. She was living in a car
Wow.
in one of the relatives' house. The relative
Mhm.
wouldn't let her stay there, but she stayed in the car. So
Mhm.
she lived in the car for about 4 months before she got back on her feet. And
Mhm.
I remember saying to the coach, I said, yeah, Diaz hasn't paid for his pictures this year. I'm trying to wonder what's going on. He looked at me and said, a lot going on. I'll tell you about it later. He said, but they can't afford it right now. No way.
Mhm.
Like that. And I said, you need to tell me. And he told me real quick. He said, she's living out of car. He's over at Wichita. So I was living there.
Yeah.
At the end of the season at the bank, I kept taking this picture all year. So
Mhm.
at the end of the year at the banquet, when I gave out all the discs for everybody, I walked up and handed her the disc, all the pictures. And she goes, I
Mhm.
couldn't pay you for it this year. I said, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not worried about it. I said,
Yeah. Good heart, Joe. Yeah, good heart, man.
you know, because hey, I know what it's like. Like I said, I played till I was in my 30s.
Yeah.
I played till I decided it was too much work to put my knees in ice and to
Mhm.
get up and be feeling good for the next game and then have to do it all over again every week.
Yeah.
You know, and then during the game, at the end of the game, I was feeling it by the end of the game.
Oh yeah.
'Cause I wanted to play as long as I could, every down I could. That's just what I
Mhm.
did. And I was always the smallest guy out there getting hit by the biggest players.
Mm-hmm.
but I could hit back. That was the deal with my 3% body fat and my 196. I could hit you back a little bit.
Yeah.
And if I had a shot on you, I was going to take it. Believe me.
Mm-hmm.
And I take the shot. Say, yeah, the adrenaline be flowing. Then I'd realize the pain when I'm walking back to the huddle that I did. So that's what it was like. And when I got to that point, then I got out of the football part. And my last year of baseball, I played the last year of baseball, and I saw two, and I used to pitch, and then I pitch every once in a while. But I was a shortstop, third baseman, basically. And I noticed that I was getting a little slower to the ball, but
Mm-hmm.
I was still getting to it, but because I could anticipate a little bit.
Right.
So then I told the coach, I said, "Look, just make me the DH. That's all I want to do."
Right.
I said, I feel like I'm starting to feel it. And he made me the DH, and I'd get in every game, and
Mm-hmm.
I'd get on base every game. And then
Right.
running, I was fine. But
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the season, I said, you know what? I'm done. This is it. I'm done. I finally said I'm done.
Yeah.
And when you go back and all those years I played, all state in high school, all this other stuff, I've got two pictures. And I lost one.
Mm.
The main one I lost was in a football picture. Me coming through the line. Okay. I wish I could find it. I can't believe I didn't digitalize it. That's the whole thing that's got me mad. I got one
Yeah.
of them digitalized. I don't have the other one digitalized. So I think I did it afterwards when I realized I lost one. And it's in the back. I know it's in the back. I just
Mm-hmm.
don't know where it's at.
Yeah.
But
I
I'm
know how
going
you
through the
feel.
line.
I had
Tell me.
scrapbooks ever since, Little League coming all the way up. Like you said, all the accolades and everything else. And first year of college, fell in love with this girl, and I even proposed to her. She said yes and stuff. We ended up breaking up a year later, but she had all of my stuff, Letterman jacket, all these souvenir
Oh
stuff,
yeah,
books,
that's even
everything
worse.
else. She was in San Francisco. I was in Utah at Utah State, and you kind of, not that we didn't lose touch right away, but she just never felt the need or desire to send my stuff back.
Yep.
Which and like I said, I did that to her. I remember driving up to San Francisco from Southern California, delivering furniture that she lived with her sister when she was down here. And I remember driving up there, dropping off her furniture that she had, was the bed and a couple of chairs, all this kind of stuff, trying to show that I had no animosity,
Hmm.
for the situation. And I'm thinking all these years, and it took me, what was it, about 3 years ago? So you're talking about over 45 years, Joe.
Yeah.
And I finally asked her, I said, why, how come you never sent my stuff back? I said, because now I got grandkids that I can't even show them what grandpa used to be like.
Yep.
I got a few stuff that my parents has, but it's funny when because you're back in that same area that I grew up in a way, and my kids have run into adult people who work in different professions, and
Hmm.
I got a very rare name, and my son has my name and my dad's name. So they get asked, "Is your dad so and so?" And he says, "Yes." And they come out, "Yeah, I remember when your dad used to play blah 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 blah." And he's like, "What?" So they've heard the stories, but it's
Yeah.
not like I can show them anything of all the articles and sort of certificates from CIF and all American letters and stuff like that. But yeah, and then she told me that her and her brother had a falling out over their mother's house, and that's where the stuff was at. And she walked away from the whole thing and it never went back. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I could tell. I said, now you really have screwed me over twice now.
Yeah. Yeah. That sucks. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've had one time where I ran into somebody. This was about maybe 8 years ago, 10 years ago. That was a quarterback on one of the other teams, and
Mm-hmm.
he said, "You even look the same," like that to me.
Mm.
And he started
Yeah.
talking to me, and I had my kids with me. And they said, my dad's always told me to play football, but they never told me anything about it. He never showed me anything like this. So you played
Right.
against him? He said, yeah, I was a quarterback against him. His name was Roy LePage. And Roy said, let me tell you about your dad. He said, when he played linebacker, when I was quarterback against him, I had to look to see where he was every time. And he said, and no matter what, I wouldn't see him. I'd get rid of the ball and I'd be on the ground. He'd be saying, how you doing? Like that. And he said, I got hit more times in the game that I played against him than I got hit in the whole career.
Mm,
like that. At all high, he
yeah.
said all of high school. He said, and I've been never hit harder than when your dad's hit me. He said, and I could never throw a pass where it was supposed to go because I knew your
Yeah.
dad was getting ready to hit me. And I didn't know where he was. And then I'd be getting rid of the pass, and he'd be hanging on me like this, and they were falling out. He said, "I'll tell you about your dad. I wish they had films back then."
Yeah. Well, I went back to my high school to see if every game was filmed back then. And they said a new coach came in down the road and trashed all the film
Hmm.
from back from those days and stuff. Cause I was thinking like you, I said, just let me get my hands on the film. I'll get it digitized,
Yeah,
and give it back to you. Do what you want. They
yeah,
said this guy came in and just trashed everything because he was trying to bring in a new era because my old coach who was there he got there in '74 and he left in 80 late 80s I think it was, go to a
yeah,
new high school. And this guy wanted to come in and wanted to have his own legacy. So he wanted to get rid of everything from the previous legacy of the other coach, which this guy
yeah.
had the back then they called the imaginary high school national championship. It was
Hmm.
awarded to him by USA Today, all this kind of stuff, the number of CIF championships and playoffs. So this guy didn't want that hanging over his head. So he
Yep.
got rid of all the film.
But the picture I was telling you about, I was coming through the line, had the ball, I just switched hands. Just
Mm-hmm.
switch hands to my. I'm trying to remember which one it was. Yeah, it's just switch hands to my right hand with the ball, and I did a left hand pose where I was reaching. I switched the other way, and I was going with the right hand to put a
Mm-hmm.
stiff arm on somebody. And when
Right.
the way I was turned, it looked like the Heisman
Yeah.
pose.
I had a pose like that. Heisman pose, me coming through the line and had a leg kicked up high
Yeah.
and stuff, hand straight out, like this.
I had one guy reaching, grabbing me on the side. He had touched my side. Another guy, you could see his hand behind me, reaching for me. And the
Yeah.
guy, I was right before hitting him on the face.
Mm-hmm.
And that picture, the guy caught it just perfect. And he said, the photographer it was actually a photographer for the Times-Picayune back then that
Hmm.
came up and gave it to me the next game. And
Yeah.
I loved it, and I lost it. It was black and white. It was even black and white. That's even worse. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's in black and white. And I've even
Yeah.
and I work for the Times-Picayune. And guess what? They don't have it.
Can't find it anywhere. Mm.
I could do a
No,
search on my name, and I'm coming up with crap that's nothing about me.
I mean,
You know,
somebody didn't transfer over to microfiche to digital
that's what happened.
because
But
back
if
then
you
everything was put on microfiche.
Yeah, because I know how to search it with my name on
Yeah.
there. Because if I got, it's got to be a certain way. Because if you just type
Mm-hmm.
my name in, it's going to come up with something, but not everything.
Right.
And since I work for them, I know how to go into that side and do it.
Mm-hmm.
And I've gone through it. I've even had editors look for stuff for me and can't find it.
Yeah.
I was only in one article the whole time that I remember that they interviewed me for an article for a game.
Mm-hmm.
We can't even find that.
Mm. Yeah.
They said, yeah, back in the 70s when they were back there in the 70s, when they came into about the 90s when everything digitalized better, some of them got lost.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they said that they did say they could be in the archives at the Advocate in Baton Rouge if you
Mm.
want to go spend the time and look.
Right.
So it's like, and then I said, well, I asked them, I said, how long does it usually take to find something like that from the 70s? He said, well, they'll have the 70s by year, like this in the
Mm-hmm.
archives, and you just got to weed it down. It might take you 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours, maybe longer.
Yeah.
Because it's like you said, it's all on film. But you got to find
Mm-hmm.
it, then they'll find the boxes in.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not worth it for me to look for one picture.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to spend a day there. It's
Yeah. I
like,
had scrapbooks of articles actually going back from Little League. I remember there was a big old little small town paper we had back then had a big old 1-page article on me because I threw a near perfect game, 15 strikeouts, 18 is a perfect game in Little
yeah,
League. I had 15 strikeouts, 3 walks, and that was an opening day thing. It had a big old page on me and stuff, and damn near threw my arm out that year.
in Hawaii. In Hawaii, I did softball. In Hawaii, we had a softball league, and I had to pitch one day. Right.
You see what Don is putting in the chat?
Yeah, I'm not listening to either one of them. I had a picture on. Luckily, it was blurry. Security. Yeah, he got away. That's funny. As long as it's not about me.
Oh man.
So we had to pitch, and the other team forfeited, didn't show up, right?
Mhm.
But we still had to pitch. We had to throw one pitch, right?
Yeah.
So I walked out there, threw a perfect strike, and I'm still boasting that I threw a no hitter in softball.
Yeah.
Hey, I was no hitter, a shutout no hitter in softball. We won
There
1-0.
you
I threw perfect strikes the whole game.
Yeah.
I made sure that thing was a strike too. I mean, I threw that thing. I said it's got to be a strike. I threw that thing. It came in right in behind the plate, perfect, right?
Yeah.
This is the ones where they had to drop in behind the plate to be a strike.
Mhm.
I dropped it right off the back of the plate, and the umpire said strike. The game is over, forfeit, like this.
Oh wow.
And I said strike. I never threw anything but strikes the whole game.
Yeah.
Shutout, no hitter.
Yeah.
Don't y'all ever tell me anything about that. See if y'all could do it.
You get them any way you can.
Yeah, I'm telling you. It's a fact.
Man.
It's a fact, Jack. That's what it was.
Yeah.
It's like also in Hawaii, I won a fishing tournament. You ready for this? It was
Mhm.
all species in the freshwater lake up there. So if you caught a perch, the biggest perch was a win, biggest tilapia, biggest catfish, biggest like that, right?
Right.
So I was fishing. I caught a perch one day. I caught a perch that day, and that perch was about this big, little bitty perch. It was nibbling on the hook. I picked them up and I was
Right.
going to use them for bait, and I looked at it, and I threw them in the ice chest. I was going to use them for bait. It was in the water, right? Had some
Okay.
water in there. I was going to use them for bait, and then we were catching fish, so I never used them for bait. So we get in for the turn. They're turning in all the fish, and we're all in there. This is special services with the Marine Corps,
Mhm.
and everybody gets a trophy, right?
Right.
So, so so we get there and everything, and everybody puts in their fish, and nobody's got a perch. And I forgot he was in there. So I went to dump it out. So I said, "Hold on a minute." I picked him out and I put it up there. I won the tournament for that little bitty fish, like that. And the best part about it, I took him and I froze him. Right? I didn't let him go because he had died in the water. So I froze him like that. He actually fit in the net, perfect, right?
Mhm.
And what I did is I took it, and a friend of mine says, what you can do is gut them take the guts out so it won't stink and
Right.
everything. And you're not going to be tanning them basically. He said, but you do it was like a silicone that you coated them in. You kept coating them in, so it couldn't deteriorate. So he
Right.
had like a little glaze all the way around him, and I just stuck him in the net. But they looked at me and said, "Oh, that's pitiful. You're not gonna do that." I said, "Hey, it's a category, I took that trophy and ran."
Oh man, that's something else. Yeah.
JD up there, JD's trashing me. He's trolling me in there. I said, "All right, I can block him." Yeah, like I'm rubbing your glue. Everything bounced off me, sticks to you. There you go. I don't care.
Oh man.
Hey, Paul, I'm gonna jump off because I got a doctor's appointment I gotta get ready for.
I was about to
Okay.
say, Paul looking like we holding him up, so we're gonna let him close the show.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody, hey, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again later today.
All
Later.
right, later.
Bye for now.